Welcome back to Talk of the Town, everyone. This gentleman is not a stranger to any of you. His name is Steve Wilmot. He is the tournament director for the RBC Heritage, presented by Boeing. We are on the home stretch.
It's go time.
It is go time.
But thank you for having me back.
It's good to see you. And so, how you feeling? You know,
good.
A few little, nerves.
Nah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Nerves. You have the excitement, the adrenaline's flowing, and our entire staff, the volunteers are gearing up. Our sponsors and partners are all gearing up. Just driving over here today, you can see sea pines putting down the pine straw and planting flowers and all. It's so exciting how the community rallies around this event, and how certainly we look at it. It is a community event. It's not ours, it's ours.
It is ours. Let's talk about the volunteers. You said you had a celebration for them as they got their uniforms and all. That's pretty cool.
Well, we did something a little different this year. We called it the Vol Fest, and last Wednesday out at Honeyhorn, we had an all-day pick up your uniform, get your schedules, but then we also had it catered there and
Nice.
Had food and beverage for them all day long as well. Did run into a little weather late in the day, but it was a way to thank them. It's a way to get excited about things, and it's been a tough couple of years. We haven't been able to do this, and there was a reason why we did it outside again in our planning. We needed to, but we couldn't do it without our volunteers.
I was just going to say that. What would you do without your 1,200 volunteers?
Yeah, well, there's 1,200 plus, and it's one of those things, as I've mentioned before too, if we had to pay $1 an hour to these volunteers, we give nothing to charity, and we do what we do is to give back, and the foundation, thanks to the efforts of the volunteers, give in excess of, over the last few years, in excess of $2 million plus, and that's a big
amazing
impact to so many great organizations that we wish we could do more for. But
so it's going to be a big year. And we know some of the players that are coming, but do we know all of them? Maybe it's a little too early to reveal the whole slate.
Yeah, and how it kind of works too is we have accommodations for players. We know they're playing in the Pro-Am. We know what restaurants are eating, but they have to officially commit to the tour for us to announce them. But when you already have a Colin Morikawa and a Justin Thomas and a Tommy Fleetwood and a Daniel Berger and a Dustin Johnson, and I can go on and on and on. But today we are announcing Zach Johnson and Hendrik Stenson, and they're both the Ryder Cup captains. And where that is a compliment to us and our field is the fact that they're looking at Hendricks looking at the international players for the Ryder Cup team, and Zach's wanting to get to see and these younger players for the Americans team too. So it's an exciting time with more names to come.
And so this is the 54th annual RBC Heritage, and so each year it gets more prestigious, would you say?
Without question. I mean, we continue to, if you continue to do things, what we did 5 years ago, let alone last year, might have been right, but doesn't mean it is now. We've gone through a lot of things the last couple of years and through a trying time, but we've also learned from those times. So we're back. We want it to be a great experience for those. We say full capacity, but it is less than where we were in 2019 because we wanted it to be an added value and enhanced experience for these spectators and our volunteers and the players as well. This is a great opportunity for us to showcase this wonderful community.
And opening ceremony this year is going to be on Tuesday, which is April the 12th, instead of Monday, the 11th. You want to share why?
Well, actually, there's a couple of things that we've learned over the last few years, too, and we are not going to be open on Monday, and it was the same situation last year, even though we're limited capacity. And there's a couple reasons for that, but opening ceremonies will be Tuesday. It'll be 12 o'clock. Stuart Sink will be participating as we've done in the past, and we do have a Pro-Am on Monday, but there will be without spectators, and then we have the full-blown Pro-Am on Wednesday, and then competition starts on Thursday morning.
Fantastic. And tickets are going fast, so if you have not gotten your ticket, you better go ahead online and get it.
They might be gone already as we speak, but yeah, it's the excitement. The buzz is there. People are energized about things being back to normal, or the new norm, as people say too. But it's an exciting time for this community, and we're excited about having a great tournament.
Well, thank you so much, Steve Wilmot, for your leadership with RBC Heritage and all the folks behind the scenes that make it so special for this community. Thanks for being with us and Talk of the Town.
Thank you.
And I'll see you on the course.
You bet.
And we'll be right back.